Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review and another Oberfränkisches Lagerhell. This one is from Brauerei Barnikel, Herrnsdorf, located in Frensdorf in Oberfranken, and it comes in this Barnikel Verschlussflasche. And here is the look of the label of Brauerei Barnikel Herrnsdorf Lagerhell, and there's the top label, and here is the back label, and I'm gonna of course show you or give you some information about this brewery taken from the brewer's website, which I'll link to in the description box below as always. The Barnikel Brewery is a modern, family-run, medium-sized company. We feel equally committed to tradition and progress. As a result, in addition to our classic lager, you will find our own specialties in our beer program, such as dark, wheat, smoked, and once in year our bock beer. A beer the way it should taste, brewed according to the centuries-old Bavarian purity law. We use only selected malts, hops, and purest water. Good old brewing and long cold storage give each of our beers fine and a balanced taste. And from the Beer Wanderers website we can read house number 28, Herrnsdorf 96158, and founded 1314 and stopped brewing in 2012. Barnikel was not only one of the very oldest breweries in the area, but also one of the most revered and beloved. It's sad that places like this doesn't always last forever, though it is only for some consolation. The business is still the same family, and the great old atmospheric inn is very much as it was when it was brewing. For that reason alone, it's worth stopping for warm meal and warm hospitality. Of further consolation is that their beer is being contract brewed by Rotenbach in Aufses, a very capable Franconian brewery with good beer in its own right. One can only speculate why, to be honest. These small brewers often have a hard time making ends meet, and as the brewers get older, it doesn't just make sense to continue on. A few places still brew and close their restaurants. Some close entirely, and as with Barnikel, some choose to stay open and have others brew their beer. I, for one, am happy that they are still here. If you stop by, you will be too. I'd only been here once before, and sadly after they stopped brewing. I did not know this at that time, and part of the knock on the Barnikel is they are not exactly forthcoming with the fact that they are no longer brewing. That said, I had a very nice experience there, and I plan to go back. I had a great mixed meat plate. It was very busy, and I missed the hot food by half an hour. I had the Hellas on tap and Dunkles in a bottle. Both were quite good despite being contract brewed. I returned recently when showing some friends visiting from the US the nearby Schmarzenkeller. They love the place and the beer, so I'm sure whenever I'm back in the area, Barnikel will remain a stop. We can read about this specific one, the Hellas, the following from their website. Brewery Barnikel no longer brews contracted by Rotenbach. Town Herrnsdorf. Style Hellas. Color straw yellow. Head white creamy. Nose malty. Body full-bodied. Palate malty, fruity, slightly metallic, hoppy. Finish semi-dry, clean, bitter. Served on tap at the brewery. Impression: timeless old place that seems to have run out of time or manpower to run both the brewery and the pub. I didn't realize it at the time, and aren't exactly forthcoming about not being a brewery. That said, I enjoyed the place and the server was nice. I also liked both the simple food and both beers I had. The Hellas was a dry, fruity one, and I'm happy to drink it again despite being brewed elsewhere. I'd still rather have that than bringing in another brewer's beer. I'll surely go back again when it's in the area. And of course I'm gonna show you the information that I'm having in my books about this brewer as well, of course. For example, we have this book right here, and we have Brauerei Barnikel right here, as you can see. And the information is Friedrich Barnikel, founded 1366. Pilsorten Lager and Dunkles. Seasonal ones is Weissen, Rauchbier and Bockbier. Meist getrunken ist Lagerbier. Annual output 1000 hectoliters. Brauerei Gaststätte Barnikel in Frensdorf, Herrnsdorf. Yeah, that's the information that I'm having. So now over to the tasting part, and one last look of the label of this one, which is a nice looking label in my opinion. As you can see, the classical brewery logo right here, gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot. Barnikel Herrnsdorf, Familienbrauerei Barnikel, Lagerhell 96158 Frensdorf, and the telephone number 09502 and here's the back label also, which says Lagerhell. Besuchen Sie uns doch auch mal in unserer urigen Gastwirtschaft. Wir verwöhnen Sie das ganze Jahr mit kulinarischen Highlights. Wir freuen uns auf Ihren Besuch. Mehr Informationen finden Sie unter Brauerei Barnikel.de oder Facebook Brauerei Barnikel. Zutaten Wasser, Gewürzmalz und Hopfen. Alcohol content 5.0% volume. Now over to the tasting part of this one, Brauerei Barnikel. So let's plug it up with the Bügelverschluss, should we? With quite much smoke coming out of that right there, just where it should be. Let's pour it up into this Oberfranken style, well-fitting glass, in my opinion. Put this one right here meanwhile. And here is the look of the Helles from Brauerei Barnikel Herrnsdorf, located in Frensdorf in Oberfranken, and it's a very, very nice looking Helles lager in my opinion. It's quite often that breweries is having one Helles and one Dunkles. For example, Alte Diethof is having also those two ones. You see this thick two-finger white foam crown, important to build it up and maintain it all the way through because it keeps the right taste in the glass, also releases the right aromas color-wise. Very typical yellow as a Helles Lagerbier, and let's get the aromas. They're really fresh and nice. Really, really easy and well balanced. So I look forward to this one a lot. Let's see if we can get the rest. Like that. Now, let's give it a try, the Brauerei Barnikel Herrnsdorf Lagerhell. Prost. Yeah, it's really easy to drink. In my opinion, a great example of the style. Really nice Lagerhell, in my opinion. So it's a big recommendation, and I really suggest that you visit this brewer's website. As I said, I'll link to it in the description box below. The Brauerei Barnikel Herrnsdorf Lagerhell. Really simple and small Franconian brewery, and their Lagerhell is very nice. So hopefully you'll visit their website. Yeah, it's a big recommendation, of course, this one. So I think that's it for now. As I used to say, hope you like my reviews, that you continue to follow my channel for more interesting Franconian beer reviews, and see you again in next Franconian beer review.